Here we go, guys.
The following contest
whose house is it? It's Swerve's house.
What does that make you, Saxton? Like the annoying neighbor who calls the cops when the music's too loud? That's not a very nice
and
thing
his
to say,
opponent
Corey.
from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
The unmistakable swag of Isaiah Swerve Scott on display.
Byron, he has the talent to back it up.
Saxton, why don't you...
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
Well, he did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition beg for mercy.
And if you want high-flying trouble, look no further than this man, Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's one of the most gifted, agile, and unpredictable competitors on the roster.
Yeah, and before Scott arrived at WWE, he toured the indie scene and made a name for himself as a top talent. I assure you, he's out to replicate that success here against the best superstars in the world.
As the wrist trapped, and now a series of stomps and kicks.
What a smash!
That is just insulting.
Swerve manages to counter.
Schoolboy, no, rolls through.
Kick. And Isaiah gets kept grounded with that hit.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Oof. And now Swerve is getting beaten down.
Yeah, Swerve's athleticism being well countered.
What a smash!
That is just insulting. Oh, God, that'll rearrange your skull.
Efficient offense, leaving no breathing room.
Yeah, it seems like he can't be stopped.
This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out moments ago, back in it now.
Axe handle from the middle rope. What a pull. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. DDT. Right shoulders down. And the count stopped short of 2.
Wow, I thought this was over. Slips out of the way.
For Schoolboy.
Super kick. You can't take much more of this.
Yeah, this match has not been kind to him.
Eat defeat.
Swerve is down and out.
The cover.
1, 2, 3.
An impressive win here tonight, but don't forget he now has to face Keith Lee.
Before I get to my next match against Keith Lee, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Hang on a second. Just let me gather my thoughts real quick.
Gather your thoughts or stall before you have to face a rested and motivated Keith Lee.
Okay, where was I? Like any top superstar would, I did my homework on Keith Lee in preparation for tonight's match. And I learned some very interesting things. See, this This man is full of hashtags and motivational catchphrases, but it's all a bunch of lies. He's never lived up to a single one of them. Like, did you know that Keith Lee stole his parents' car when he was first leaving home to become a wrestler? I guess Grand Theft Auto is the true definition of limitless. Speaking of Keith's parents, turns out they didn't even want him to get into wrestling. They wanted him to continue playing football, but instead he quit, turning his back on his team and a free education that millions would die for. I doubt any of his coaches or teammates felt like basking in his glory after that. But after reading more and more about Keith Lee's backstory, one thing became clear. This is a pattern. He's always taken the easy way out, finding people who buy into his phony persona and enable him to receive countless opportunities after failing over and over again. Like, for instance, how he failed to make the cut at the Performance Center 3 times before he was bailed out by William Regal, who, to this day, continues to give him chance after chance when all he does is squander them. But this pattern really first started with Keith Lee's grandmother, who introduced him to wrestling as a young boy in Texas. While I can't go back and fix the giant mistake she made, I can put an end to it now. So Keith Lee, come on out here so I can expose you for what you really are. A fake, a liar, a failure, and soon to be
Wait a second.
former WWE superstar.
Keith Lee sends him flying to the floor.
Talk about a man's family and grandmother, and this is what you get.
Keith Lee's on a rampage. He snapped. Someone needs to stop him.
If anyone can talk some sense into Keith Lee, it's NXT General Manager William Regal.
And finally, it looks like cooler heads are prevailing.
He may have taken a beating, but I think this is what he wanted. He got inside Keith Lee's head, and now he has an important mental edge going into whatever their next encounter is.
Keith Lee is as tough mentally as he is physically. I'm not sure that strategy is going to work.
Did you not just see what happened? I think it's already proven extremely effective.
I think it's fair to say the rivalry between Keith Lee and his opponent has quickly gone from heating up to boiling over as they square off tonight at the Performance Center.
Just holding the match here is another example of Lee's opponent attempting to get under the big man's skin. But tonight, Lee will be looking to put the big talker back in his place.
Easier said than done, Saxton. Keith Lee's opponent's been basking in Lee's head, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Both turned inside out.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Counters.
Look at this display of power. Overhead, belly to belly.
He's got him covered. Only getting one out of that pin.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Oh, this is a great move. The
Brainbuster.
Irish curse.
Not done yet.
Again.
How about one more?
Trifecta.
For good measure.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, gee, straight to the cranium. Looking for a high-risk move.
Soaring.
5-star frog splash. He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
Up high.
Oh, and a bam-bam salt.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Leaving himself open here.
Now, guys, I can't think of a word. I don't know what they have in mind other than the end of this one, and this will bring it about.
No!
And Lee turns the tables.
Could be what Lee needed to ignite a rally.
He reverses it.
Look at this. Elbows right to the knee. Round and round.
Ruthless.
And Keith Lee is being broken down.
Lee needs to weather this storm.
Oh, man.
He's looking a little weary now.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
Elbow drop to the leg, and again, ruthless.
Stomping. Ouch.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, it looks like he's offloading all of his anger.
Bam. Super kick. Keith Lee, welcome to Dream Street. Eat defeat. Super kick. Tuck him in. It's bedtime.
Makes the cover.
1, 2.
Oh, my God, he's still in the match. He got the shoulder up right at the last moment. Into a super kick. Lee falling victim to a surge of cover.
Pro break.
Come on.
They can't win this way.
2, 3.
And the official misses it. Tainted victory. We just saw.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 287 pounds, Daddy!
While this competitor was on the Indies, he crossed paths with some future WWE superstars, but he must know this is a completely different animal.
And he's on a different level now, but the only way to prove that is by stringing victories together.
Come on, let's go! That's it!
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
Get out of the way. Here comes Keith Lee.
Talk about an incredible physical specimen. That's exactly who Keith Lee is.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee!
I actually spoke to Keith Lee. I said, what makes you limitless? Why this nickname? And he said to me, I'm not bound by the perceptions of others. If I can do it, if I can dream it, it will be accomplished. An intellectual annihilator on the microphone, but an absolute athlete inside the ring.
Arms like sledgehammers, chest like a brick wall. Keith Lee will run anyone over.
The bell rings on the rematch as Keith Lee faces off against a superstar on a mission to break down the big man and make him quit NXT.
Well, it sure seems like Keith Lee's opponents found Lee's limit, Cole.
Keith Lee may not have been able to pick the match stipulation, but the Limitless One has never been afraid of an uphill battle. He said he...
Uh-oh. Camel clutch locked in.
It's cinched in. I think we're just moments away from seeing a tap out.
Or hearing a snap.
Tap out.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Keith Lee!
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.